of enchantment. New Mexico is truly an enchanted place. Explore everything the state has to offer, from breathtaking sunsets to fabulous local cuisine. New Mexico has it all. This segment of Hollywood history will take us to Gallup, New Mexico. Gallup is sometimes called the Indian capital of the world for its location in the heart of Native American lands and the presence of Navajo, Zuni, Hopi, and other tribes. California's film industry is a well-known entertainment hub to the world. Since the early 20th century, California has become the center location for filmmaking and celebrities due to the mild climate year-round, as well as the beautifully contrasting terrain like beaches and deserts, grasslands, and mountains. Gallup's rugged terrains were a preferred location for filmmakers of the Western genre movies of the 1940s and 1950s. The proximity of Gallup to the Four Corners region, to the Native American reservations, as well as vast terrain, were attractive features for Western movie directors. The American Film Institute says that Western films are those set in the American West that embody the spirit, the struggle, and the demise of the new frontier. All filmed in Gallup, New Mexico, this struggle is exemplified in some great westerns like 1947's Pursued. Raised by a foster family, Jeb, Robert Mitchum, is an orphan who remains tormented by the traumatic murder of his parents when he was a child. He is treated well by his foster mother, Mrs. Callum, Judith Anderson, and her daughter Thor, Teresa Wright. But he and his foster brother Adam, John Rodney, have a tense relationship. When Jeb is shot at while riding his horse, he blames Adam. But Mrs. Callum knows that, in fact, it is another member of the Callum clan who is out to get him. A Distant Trumpet, 1964. A U.S. cavalry officer, Troy Donahue, finds love and adventure at an outpost near the Mexican border towards the end of the 19th century. When the spirited and idealistic young lieutenant is assigned to a remote Arizona fort, he finds himself involved in romantic skirmishes with two young ladies, Suzanne Plachette and Diane McBain, and full-scale battles with the nearby insurgent Apaches. 1965's The Hallelujah Trail. As the winter of 1867 approaches, Denver inhabitants, led by chronic drunk Oracle Jones, Donald Pleasance, who has visions when inebriated, realize with horror that their supply of whiskey will run out before the snows melt. Oracle devises a plan to bring cases of whiskey from a distillery, but is thwarted at every turn. A temperance leader, Lee Remick, 3 Sioux Indians, and the U.S. cavalry become interested in the shipment, and a sandstorm and quicksand add to the difficulties. Burt Lancaster and Brian Keith also star. During the filming of the vast array of movies in Gallup, the historic El Rancho Hotel and Motel has hosted a numerous clientele of movie stars, including John Wayne, Gregory Peck, Humphrey Bogart, Katharine Hepburn, Spencer Tracy, Jimmy Stewart, Doris Day, Lucille Ball, Mae West, Ronald Reagan, Susan Hayward, Rosalind Russell, the Marx Brothers, Joan Crawford, Jean Harlow, and many, many more. I am Steve-Schneickert, and this is Hollywood History as I recall it.